What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another legendary episode of your favorite legendary rants. I'm your host, I am legendary, and I'm back. Y'all, thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for riding the wave. Thank you for the support and thank you for the hate. Thank you for all the above. But before we get into anything, make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Today, I am back to talk Coco Gauff winning the US Open, her first Grand Slam. But before I talk Coco Gauff and this amazing journey she took us on, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you comment down below. Now, y'all, I'm back and I'm better. There are some things I said when I came back. I wanted to be a little bit more intentional. So I have index cards because I want to feel like a talk show host, right? I want to feel like I done did my homework and I know what I'm talking about and I have something to bounce off of. And I'm not just ran what's in my brain, but I'm also ran things I've researched to report for y'all, right? Now, for those of you who might not know, I used to play tennis. In high school, I played tennis. I actually started in middle school, which is late. Anybody that knows if you want to play tennis, tennis is a sport that you should try to pick up between the ages of like, I would say 5 and 7. Because by 14, the goal is to be pro, right? Um, so yeah, that's some backstory on tennis. Clearly I'm not pro. Clearly I'm here in my living room reporting Coco Gauff. So yeah, shout out Coco for this amazing journey she took us on, like I said a little while ago. To just see that video of her as a kid at the US Open and then now to see her holding up a Grand Slam trophy from the US Open is just like it just show you what can come from hard work, right? So yeah, y'all, shout out Coco. She did her big one. So let me just take you on this journey Coco took us on, right? Um, from winning this US Open, Coco Gauff, as of Monday, so for a full week now, she has been the number 3 player in the world. Um, y'all, this is huge. I know you think, oh, number 3, that's big, right? To be number 3 of all the WTA players, that's huge, and it just shows she's on her way to number 1. Y'all, I'm super excited for Coco. I think that this was long overdue. Now, just to kind of deter from the good stuff, I am a little nervous and anxious about this news of hearing she has a boyfriend. Hearing she was up on the phone with him before this championship and all these different things. It's cute, right? She's a 19-year-old girl, basically. Can't even drink, right? But I just want Coco to be focused right now. I want Coco to stay hungry. And I want Coco to just stay winning. En route to this US Open, Coco won the City Open over Maria Sakkari from Greece. 6-2, 6-3 in that final, right? Then for the Cincinnati Open, she beat Carolina Muchova 6-3, 6-4. Now, y'all, she also played Muchova at the US Open in the semifinals and defeated her. So I just think right now Coco is on her like unbeatable cloud. The cloud we've seen Serena on, the cloud we've seen Venus on, Sloane at one point. Y'all, just to like also take a little break from Coco. Shout out Coco. She did her big one. But y'all, I have to shout out Madison Keys. Madison Keys made it to the semifinals and she lost to Arena Sabalenka. And y'all, that would have been everything to see 2 Black ladies compete for that US Open. But I have to give her flowers, y'all. She took her loss in the semifinals super, super hard. To see her crying at press conference, I felt horrible for her, but I also think that it's important that she realizes that she made history regardless. Her, Ben Shelton, Francis Tiafo, and Coco all made history. Being the first time that there was four Americans competing in the quarterfinals since 1968. And then that the fact that they were four Black Americans, right? I just think that that was super dope. Young at that. So it just showed what the future for tennis and Black tennis holds, right? Ben Shelton had an amazing run. Defeated Francis Tiafo. Y'all, that was everything to witness. Um, this US Open was just top tier. All across the board, just top tier. Um, so Coco took home a check. She took home a check for $3 million winning this trophy, y'all. 3 mil was her take home for this one Grand Slam. So any of my supporters, listeners, viewers who got kids, babies, that's still kind of young, hey, perfect time to throw a tennis racket in their hand. Y'all, it is the sport where really these tournaments, even losing in them, you're taking home like 50K, 75K. Like those semifinalists, quarterfinalists for the US Open to come probably like 300, $400,000 just for making the quarterfinals or semifinals. So y'all, tennis is that sport. Um, let's talk a little bit about the match, right? The match between her and Sabalenka. Now, y'all, Coco had me shook for a little minute because she was losing. Anybody that watched the match or has done their research know that Coco lost the first set of this match. Now, y'all, Coco looked, she said she wasn't nervous, but it was given she was a little nervous, right? It was given Coco was a little nervous, which is fine. She's 19 playing in her second Grand Slam final. For those of you who don't know, because this has been a history lesson clearly, Coco played at the French Open final versus Iga Swiatek last year and lost in 2 sets, right? Which was interesting because she beat Iga en route to the Cincinnati Open. She beat Iga. So I feel like this is setting Coco up for getting this Australian Open. I also think this can possibly set Coco up to get back to a French final. But y'all, the one I really want to see Coco lift up outside of this US Open is a Wimbledon. Anybody who watch tennis know Wimbledon is the Grand Slam to win, right? Venus has 5. I want to say Serena has probably 9, if not 10. Y'all, it's the Grand Slam. It's the Grand Slam of all Grand Slams. Um, yeah, look it up. Wimbledon. It's played on grass. Everyone wears white. It's just a classy, all around fancy event. Like who wouldn't want to win Wimbledon, right? Um, so yeah, Sabalenka won this first set 6-2. Now, Coco came back. She did her big one in the second set, y'all. She did her big one in the second set because she won the second set 6-3. Now look at me reading like I didn't watch it because I watched it, right? But y'all, I was so caught up in the raptures that I was like, it was moments I was frozen. It was moments I was in front of the TV yelling. It was like chaos over here. But yeah, Coco won the last 2 sets, set 2, set 3, 6-3, 6-2. Let's talk about aces. Now, y'all, an ace is when a player serves and no one makes contact with the ball. So you serve it past your opponent. Sabalenka had more of these than Coco. She had 4, Coco had 2, right? Um, double faults. Now, double fault is when you serve the ball into the box, but you miss. So you have to miss twice to double fault. That means both times you stepped up to serve to your opponent, you missed the box, or you hit it into the net, or you hit it long. Whatever it is, it was out twice, right? Um, Sabalenka had 6 of these. Coco had 5. Um, Now getting into their first serve percentages. Now, y'all, your first serve percentage, you want that to be a little high, right? That means you're knocking in a good number of your first serves, keeping your opponent on their toes. That's the serve you're hitting the biggest to hit past your opponent. You normally slow it down your second serve because you're just trying to get it in to start the point, right? I know a lot of y'all that's probably gonna fly over y'all head because you didn't play tennis. But thank me later so that the next tennis match you're watching, you somewhat understand what's going on, right? You might not fully get it, but hopefully you get it a little bit more from this. Now first serve, Coco was serving 69%, like I said, which is a high number. She served 69% of her first serves in. Sabalenka 51, which is still a high number. Serving 50% of your first serves in is not a bad thing. But it's just not as high as what Coco was doing. Break points. Now, break points is when your opponent is serving, but you break their serve, right? Um, Coco was 5 out of 9 on these, and Sabalenka was 4 for 10. Both again, great numbers. Great numbers for both opponents. Y'all, this was a great match. I know a lot of people feel like, oh, Sabalenka this, Coco this. This was a very good match, and I'm excited about the matches between these two that's to come. Y'all, Sabalenka is no joke. Sabalenka is no joke, and I think that this, if nothing, sparked something in her. Also, I do think this sparked something in Coco, but Coco better watch out the next time they play because Sabalenka not just gonna keep giving them up to you. So Coco want to be careful with that one. I wish Coco wouldn't have took us on this roller coaster in that final and just came out and like won it, but she won me some money. So shout out Coco because that plus 400 snag was nice because she almost got broken at the start of the second set. And I feel like that would have changed the whole match had she. It was a struggle to hold, but she held. And it was just a good match, y'all. It was a very, 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 very good match. Like I really, really, really enjoyed the match. So shout out Coco. She did a big one, like I keep saying. I just can't stress enough. Coco did a big one, y'all. But yeah, that's really much. Look, really much. Maybe it's this. It's some cab I saw in HEB. I was like, let me grab it, right? Um, yeah. Uh, she hasn't played since. Um, they just played in Cincinnati. The girls are playing in Guadalajara. Uh, she been on her little vacation. I don't blame her. She said she wanted to take herself on a vacation. She hadn't been on a vacation outside of traveling for tennis tournaments. Um, yeah, everything about this was beautiful. Um, to watch it was beautiful. I feel like a part of history. It's something that I'll tell my kids, you know. I'm super excited for Coco, and I'm super excited that we have a Black athlete dominating women's tennis. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to what's to come. Um, I think it's a lot in store for Coco. And I think 2024 can be her year if she come out right. So yeah, that's really it on Coco. Um Like I said, make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We just ran it. Coco Gauff, US Open, 2023. Y'all, her first Grand Slam. That's insane. Um, wow. Right? Uh, it's crazy. Coco Gauff. Um, just to t- talk about a little mess though before wrapping up. Did y'all see Cynthia Bailey, baby daddy, in that box near Coco Mama? Or was it just me? But that man from the Five Heartbeats movie was sitting in that box next to Coco Mama. And he was there the whole tournament. So Coco, have your people call my people because I got some questions. Okay, I got some questions that the people need answers to. Okay, and I promise I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna treat you like a Grand Slam champ. All right, I can guarantee you. No Oprah Winfrey. No, oh, you got Gucci slides, but I ain't got Gucci slides. I can promise you, right? All right, y'all. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We just ran it. Coco Gauff winning the US Open 2023. Peace.